Tic-tac-toe, yeah.
Tape, so.
I don't know.
You did bring us?
Bring you some bills? No, I did not bring you any bills.
I have a few I could give you.
Yeah.
Oh, work ones. Wait.
Give me that thing and I'll start opening
That's a
these.
good idea. That's very neat.
You look like you're kind of scared of it, so.
I already said I am. I don't trust myself. Okay, first we're going to do the bid opening for 2014-16 pipes.
I just turned them on just now, like within. The minute. Yeah. Okay. That one was I mean, it shows it's on.
The
Pipes, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. And the first bid is from HD Supply Waterworks. The second is from Metal Culverts. So if I'm going to start your pile right now.
All right. Say, why don't you, you do that, why don't you just make them all guys a copy when you get done with it and look at all cut and run.
Are you all here for this one?
They're all here for the same one.
That'd be great.
I'm here for the signs, but go
Oh,
ahead.
for signs, okay.
I was going to say, they can't all be.
Take care of it. Yeah, your hair.
Go ahead and get these guys taken care of.
The second is from County Materials.
County, like
Mhm.
Cook County?
Yes, like Cole County.
She'll have these. They do.
She does.
She does?
Well, don't ask.
Wherever it's stamped at is received. If it's not on, yeah, I do.
Okay, the next is from Beco,
Nico?
BECO. Okay, usually you pull that little tab and that's the end of it. But you just that goes that way. I already pulled that one. Give me that X-Acto knife. Let me see that thing. Careful. Careful now. Okay.
Yeah, put a blade in it.
Good gravy. I don't like everyone watching me. It's like,
Give it here. Give it here before you hurt yourself.
ah.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we probably would do CPR on you if I saved you.
No. I like living. Okay, and it looks like the last from is from ISCO slash,
Okay.
is that Snap Tight? Or Snap Tight? It's tight.
Snap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And so you guys want a copy of all of these? Okay.
There's the copier.
There's a copy.
My buddy's dad's a good one. I started my life out in marketing, missionaries, lilac house, stuff like that.
So did she have 4 bids on pipes?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
HD, metal culverts, county materials, BECO, B-E-C-O.
Oh, she did get a Beco one.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then ISU snap type.
Yeah, Southern.
Now, you get killed, but it is seriously.
Let me know if this is buffing or if it's working or if it sounds funny or if it's just broke. I have problems with it.
It's not yours, but it's right up behind him, the Paseo. You go across the Paseo from Rockhurst, and it's tough. He has one of his buddies that lives just down the street just down the street towards the plaza, but he's off campus. He got robbed twice in the same day, one day.
You're gonna find this not funny, but my truck, I told you I don't have my truck, it got stolen. And that's where it ended up, from Columbia. It stole out of my driveway. And it ended up at Paseo.
I tell you what, Columbia on the Paseo.
Yeah, and an informant was after the guys and these guys that did it. And he called me and informed me where my truck was. Because when he drug it out, my business cards were they were cleaning out the truck and hauling.
I tell you, there's parts of Columbia that are getting very rough. I mean, it is rough neighborhood over there.
Where I live, they just it's a rural neighborhood, and where they just went in and they hit the whole neighborhood. My neighbor's a guy that owns Harley. They got him bad.
The reason I keep-
Guns, TV, jewelry.
the reason I keep full coverage on my son's car is because he's down there right there. So it's worth more stolen than it is. So I told him, I said, you go ahead and if you get it stolen, don't get all upset. I've got full coverage on it.
Yep.
But it really is. That Mustang's worth more money if it gets stolen than it is if I was to just sell it.
Yeah, because most time if they steal them, they're going straight to a boat and they're headed overseas.
Exactly.
Well, that's what when the guy called me and it ended up, the cops just went and got it. They wouldn't let me. I said, I got the set of keys. I'll go in there and get it. So no, you won't. And they towed it out, charged me for the tow.
What?
Oh yeah. And they said they couldn't believe it wasn't chopped up and already gone by then, because at the time it was truck. It just happened not too long. That's why I'm just now getting it fixed. Went through the winter.
Yeah.
It was 6 months old.
You ever watched
tear it
that?
up?
Tore the piss out of it. Wrecked it.
Oh, yeah. So that was all
Smoked
on
ton of weed in it. Trash. Food. Colt 45. They all trash in it for some reason. Like I said, it truck was 6 months old.
Wow.
And I went immediately from Kansas City to Rodney Gaines is a big detail shop there. I know him, and then they shampooed the inside and cleaned it all up so I could tolerate it.
You just fixing it and gonna sell it?
No, I've driven it for, I don't know, 6 months ago. So I've driven it for about 8, 9 months now. I went through the winter, yeah, it's fine. I thought I'd have some problems because there's an old junky gas can in the back that had a lot of dirt in it. They bought, whatever they did. It was low on fuel, I know, because it's a company truck, we keep a history of it, so they had to put some fuel in as many miles they drove it, because we have record of blast, and,
Right.
and I thought maybe for sure I'd have a Ubered up.
Try to do this.
But yeah, Paseo.
My copy, Cliff's copy.
These each a set? Or is these one each? Oh, one each, I guess, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't understand the myself. Number 5 over the.
These are got all of them.
Yeah, some of them have prices, everybody's ridiculous. So much price. Metal, so much plastic.
Okay. The next bid opening is 2014-17 for sign materials. Where is it?
Mine's there somewhere, I turned it in already.
Here's mine.
It's here.
So that, I know, I seen it too, but my plastic's probably, well, I seen the plastic close.
I don't have no order on it.
I seen it when you open it. You open the
See, I
plastic.
don't have,
I have it.
Which one you missing?
Metal torch.
metal colors is what I'm missing.
It's there, I know that.
Yeah, it's here. 'Cause I
Okay.
got a copy of it.
'Cause I got
So you
it.
have four, you each have
I've got
four.
HD, ISCO, county, and this is BECO.
Yeah, you're just
That's
missing
what
mine.
I'm missing medical.
Well, I made copies of this because this is the last one I just did. Are you sure I didn't just hand those to you? Those were the last ones. I mean, I believe you. I'm just trying to figure out because I know where I copied them.
BECO.
I know my price, he probably just wants it.
Well, yeah, I got it.
But I just wanna make sure you got mine too.
Yeah, I do. I don't
you
know.
have it.
And that was the last one I copied too because there was the little pamphlet on the back. I'll have to go make a copy of that in a second. I'm not sure. Careful. Okay, the first bid for sign materials is from Custom Products.
That's the only one that. Greg, you don't need a copy, yours, do you?
Yeah, I know.
I don't.
Just one copy of it, if you don't mind.
You want one?
If you wanna shoot one, go ahead, cause I don't have it in here with me, it don't really matter.
To Clifford. Miss Betty. And myself. And I guess that was out of, yeah, sorry, I didn't realize there were two.
Right. That makes sense. That kind of-
BECO.
Okay, the next bid is from Vibrox Sales and Service. Vibrox, I wondered. And I even saw it on your hat, and I was like, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm sure I'll be corrected if it's not right.
E-I-E-I-O.
Okay, for you. And then
Alright, I'm good, I'll get out of here.
Clifford and myself. Okay. The next bid is from Lowen Corporation. I don't know. Okay, the next is from Osborne Associates. OSBURN. And then
Just shows it's not level in here.
sorry, Cliff.
Kind of like my house.
Sorry, it throws me off when there's. I blame Cliff. So I'm not gonna blame myself.
Yeah, never take credit for a mistake.
Okay, the next is from Vulcan Signs. Goodness, that's tricky. All right.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
I'll see you soon.
Night.
Bye.
Yeah, come on by later once in a while.
I'll give you a
They
note.
need it.
Give me a check, do that.
Okay.
You need a copy of that then?
Hmm?
You need a copy of this, or you just hand it? Okay.
No, I just handed that one to
Okay.
you. So.
I'm sure he's got your number.
Yeah, it's the
He's
same.
got it, he's got it, I'm sure he got it.
Cliff, you come give me a shout, man.
I will.
Okay,
Thanks, guys.
see ya.
Welcome.
You can help me. at
Okay,
my
the
other-
next
if you
is
can help me
from-
at my other job once in a while, if you want to collect bills.
Oh, I know.
Mo Solutions,
Thank you, I don't have
or
no
ND
jacket.
Solutions, ND Solutions, sorry.
See you later.
Thanks.
Okay, looks like, oh goodness. The last one is from J&A Traffic Products. Okay. Did you want copies?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. It's a lot simpler whenever,
You just have to make one.
yeah, and then whenever everyone has a copy. It gets tricky whenever
Yeah.
there wasn't enough copies included, and then you're
Yes, it
making it,
does.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it just gets confusing.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Cliff, is there any way, I know this has probably been brought up before, but they could give a specific quantity of signs for the year?
We used to, kind of give a specific, we could probably give you a estimated dollar figure.
There is an estimated, quantity in there, but what it does, it drives the price up because everybody's afraid they're going to order 5 at a time, 2 at a time.
And we usually,
I know you don't.
we only do that if we're,
But everybody, it's a CYA thing, they have to cover themselves and it drives the price up.
a lot of people will, turn in their bid on the price on their signs, but then at the bottom they'll put a disclaimer that if it's more than $500, we don't have any shipping in it or that kind of stuff. I guess we could maybe do that. The problem with us is.
Well, I thought about doing it online, but I thought, well, it might throw it out too, so.
Yeah, we,
I think you would notice your pricing go down considerably if you had a specific quantity. And I know it's impossible to do.
yeah, that's our biggest problem.
But, you could look at years past, say I used 50 stop signs, 30 do not enters, 20 speed limits. I mean, just for example, and start from there and,
You know, I don't know if we made any use, probably use about as much anymore as the blanks and that kind of stuff are biggest. But,
because in fact, I had one supplier that would not even quote me for that reason. They just, it's too open.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time ago, we used to, when we got one of these things, there was a bid in there with a certain amount. But then,
Or if it had a dollar figure, I mean, that would help, I think,
if we're gonna, minimum dollar amount, minimum order dollars will be this way.
That would help. That would help.
What would be in the. Because we're always gonna have them,
I have no idea what you buy for the year. I'm guessing $30,000 or $40,000 probably in that neighborhood.
yeah, I think so.
$5,000 or $6,000 minimum or something like that. That would definitely make a difference in your pricing.
Okay.
I know it would make a difference in my pricing, I'll put it that way. And I think.
And
you
from
would
everybody
others
else, yeah.
too. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one looking at it that way.
Yeah, and like I said, we usually don't. Usually when Aaron orders stuff, he orders, one time he ever orders that's not up front, or one time is if he's at some facility, some up there, he's gotta have some sign.
Right.
And that's the real reason why.
And, that's gonna come up. Understandably. Now, you all select like the,
You don't need a copy of your own.
no,
Okay.
you don't go all or none, whoever's cheapest on
We usually do. Trying to remember how we-
each position. That's the way it read in the bid documents from last year, the bid tabulations.
And in reality, almost 90% of the time, whoever's low usually ends up being low on the whole shooting match. Except, post and that kind of stuff. There's always gonna be, there's a couple of them.
Well,
that-
J&A is going to be very tough. He is the distributor for Post in Missouri, so it's going to be almost impossible to beat him, Although that may change, there is another distributor coming on board, so.
I don't have any way to access mine. I'm working like it over here. Or I could look and tell you how many, well, actually, I can tell you how many dollars it's been. Maybe that's what we should do, is put in our estimated budget dollars.
That would help.
You know, I mean, yeah, they figure we're only gonna order $1,000 worth of signs, or, you know.
Right. I mean,
You're always perfect, you're just the person I was looking for. Hey, can you look on, look on our budget, how many dollars have we got in our budget this year for signs? Uh-huh. $18,000. Okay. Okay, that's what I need to know. That'd be great, thank you. So, I mean, we could, like maybe in our bid, next time add in there that estimated budget, expenditures for the year out of signs would be $18,000.
that would help. I mean, it would definitely help me. I mean, the supplier I was speaking of is probably the largest in the nation. And they just, you know, we can't quote it. They're just too, you know, open-ended.
Yeah, well, the 3M stuff, a lot of that is, so I guess, I don't even know why people did 3M stuff. but
There were
3M
7
did.
bids.
Sure.
They do what they do,
Sure.
nobody.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, I mean, I bid it, I'm like, this is a waste of time, there's no way, you know, by the time it's gonna go through my supplier, and I've gotta mark it up a little bit, you know, it's just,
I'm not sure if,
Seeing how to spell his last name.
6. Okay, that should be all of
3M turned
yours.
bid in this time?
you know, I didn't hear her say 3M.
No, I didn't.
Really?
I didn't either.
Mm,
This is your copy, right, Cliff?
okay, yep.
It's kind of a question with a statement. Where'd that come from? Okay. All right.
No, we didn't have one.
We are ready for the last one, 2014-18 asphalt materials. The first is from Higgins Asphalt. Higgins. And the second is from Asphalt Products. And then all of these will be taken under advisement.
Just those two?
Yep, those two, well, all of them collectively,
Yeah,
but
we
Yeah.
could, add that in there.
Okay. I think you would see a definite change.
How do you spell Kevin's last name?
M-A,
Is that you?
Mhm.
Okay.
M-A-H-N-K-E-N.
Thank you. Then
All right.
Greg was Greg Bronner,
Wrong.
Yes.
Brauner. Thank you.
You need something, or you put me down, ready?
Yes.
all right. Gosh, I don't have that on silent.
I didn't put mine on there.
Well, I hope it was making noise.
Where you want me to put your knife?
Is that mine?
It is, it really is.
Heck, yeah.
Now you get to have the fun. Look at all of them.
Hey,
All right.
And then
Well,
I guess we
I'll
could
do
put it
that
like
right
in
there.
Jeff's.
Thank you
very
so
for
much.
coming in.
What if we could put it in Jeff's drawer and
We'll,
just let him know
I'll,
that's where we put it?
I'll
and then get
give
her in
her a
trouble.
But then it scares me, it's shiny objects.
Looks like I got my tail kicked on most everything, so, but,
Well,
Maybe
You
Chelsea
know,
would
it's
keep it for me.
you know, keep me in mind, I'm close. I
Okay.
can,
Because
something
there's some
comes up,
more
somebody needs
blades there, which I'm
something.
thinking.
And,
It's a
I
pull
stopped
out.
by
That is
to
pretty
talk to
nifty
you.
though, because it's so sharp, it just cuts right
I
through.
liked, yeah, I was,
They're going to,
make a
They're
book,
gonna
you
have
get a book and then
yearly
you,
installation program like
ours on the
normal.
side
I'm
of
not
it.
into
And you
installation.
leave about 10
At
pages
this
and then
point,
you
I'm just in
let it
the
dry, then
sales
you
of it. So
open
you
it
get
and then
some
you
repair
cut like
parts,
okay.
inch in.
anything like that,
all the
or I,
pages,
you know,
and
give
then
me
you
a
have a
call
little
on
box.
small nuisance
Yeah, that
hits,
makes sense.
repairs.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's really cool.
Cause
Put my,
you know, I'd look at them for sure.
okay,
pistol
My
from
card
my
should
father.
be attached to that
Right,
original
like that
copy.
one, so
okay. We'll,
it just looks like
Not
a
that
book.
kind
I've got to do stuff all
Right.
so I can-
Huh, I like
But,
that.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm
It
just
was
trying
on
to
one
get
of
started
those,
over there. We definitely did not do
Facebook.
full-blown
Pinterest?
installation,
Yeah.
but little nuisance hits,
It's
you
like
know, where it
cool,
breaks
or
off
you could
wood
even like
posts,
put
tears up a end wing,
red
you know,
felt
knocks the
and
head
stuff,
off,
but I
or you
didn't
just
know
gotta
Yeah.
replace it.
We've got a few of them right now,
Yeah.
and they're not.
Well, thank you.
Right, major,
You're welcome.
major,
You're
yeah.
too kind.
I
Try.
wish I could say I could do them, but I'll just be honest with you, whenever you call me up, and I'll look at it and say yay or nay, and I'd sure like to give you a price on them.
Okay, sure, no problem.
All right,
You bet you will.
Thank
Take
you
care.
all.
You too. Thank you for coming, putting in a bit.